Good evening and welcome to Business Hook's daily news podcast where we bring you a roundup of the day's top business stories. I am Samapti and today is the 11th of September 2024. First, a quick roundup of Asian equities. It was a sea of red in the region, with investors reacting to weak business confidence data from both manufacturers and non-manufacturers in Japan. This led to Japan's Nikkei dropping 1.5% in trade. China, Shanghai Composite and Hong Kong's Hang Seng were also down almost 1%. In India, the Sensex and the Nifty ended the day down 0.5% each. The markets closed off the day's highs, with the Sensex slipping to 81,500 and the Nifty dropping below 25,000. Of the 50 constituents of Nifty, 34 declined while 16 gained. Among the top Nifty gainers, Bajaj Auto was in the fast lane, rising over 4% on Wednesday. In stock-specific action, Tata Motors was the top loser on Nifty, down nearly 6%. This as brokerage firm UBS reaffirmed its sell call on the Indian auto major. UBS also cut its target price for Tata Motors to 825 rupees per share, implying a potential downside of 20% from Tuesday's closing levels. In its note, the brokerage firm pointed to demand concerns for both Jaguar, Land Rover and India's domestic passenger vehicle segment. Shifting gears, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday showcased India's reformist regime, stable policies, and a market that has tasted technology to make a strong pitch for investments in semiconductor manufacturing. Addressing a gathering at SEMICON India 2024, an event focused on the semiconductor industry, PM Modi said, and I quote, "This is the right time to be in India. You are at the right place at the right time." End of quote. On to a global story. Hundreds of workers at Kenya's main international airport demonstrated on Wednesday against a planned deal between the Kenyan government and India's Adani Group. The Kenyan government has struck a deal with Adani Group for the renovation and expansion of Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi. However, the High Court of Kenya has halted its implementation. Kenya Airport Workers Union is opposing it, alleging the deal would lead to job losses and inferior service conditions for those who will remain. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of the Business Hook News Wrap podcast. We will be back tomorrow with more from the world of business and equities. You can also watch our in-depth coverage of big business stories on the Business Hook YouTube channel.